Welcome to my kitchen. Yes, with me today. My mom and dad are actually here with me. Say hello.
Hi.
Today we're going to show you how to make our traditional family tradition Chinese dumplings. I know many of you are dying to find out how tasty our dumplings are and what kind of secret ingredients we actually put in. So we're very excited to show you. My mom and dad are dumplings, probably eat dumplings every other day. So they really know how to make this very special tasty dumpling from scratch. Here, Dad.
So we have ground pork, and we put some ginger, fresh ginger.
Ground ginger?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you have to do? You just sort of beat it a little bit?
I'm gonna mix with ground pork, and need to put some.
Right.
You have this actually is olive oil, which is really good, and then I'm gonna have some sesame oil. That's yes, and I'm gonna put over there, and then we just dissolve this.
So you want to integrate the oil into the pork, right?
That's right.
With the ginger in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then next we're gonna put some soy sauce.
This is a light soy sauce, right?
Light soy sauce. You can put a darker soy sauce, and just for the flavor of soy sauce.
So you just beat it until
beat
what?
it, yeah, until it kind of mostly. And the next we're gonna put cut some fresh.
So this is just regular cut up shrimp.
Yes.
That you
yes.
defrosted.
And then we're going to put scrambled eggs. I have 4 scrambled eggs, and I
pre-cooked before.
Pre-cooked,
Yeah.
yeah.
Umami in terms of what we're adding, and it's lots of flavor. And the shrimp and the egg and the pork all sort of integrates within the flavor in itself. So it really just adds a lot of yummy.
I'm gonna put Chinese chives.
So you cut it into small.
We pretty much follow the same direction when we make this.
Looks like we had a little bit of technical difficulty, so sorry about that. So as we pick up from where we left off, we put ground pork in here, oil, sesame oil, and also soy sauce. And we also added some cut up shrimp and also scrambled egg into the ingredients as well. And then lastly, we added some Chinese chives in here. And then the next thing is we're about to add some salt into the, just going to, here, you can let my dad do it. Okay. My dad has a you ever had, so.
Okay, I think you can work on the dough.
So we should start the dough, right? We're good? Yeah. So the dough has been sitting there for a few hours now. So you've added how much?
You should have water.
Do you use cold water or do you
use cold water? And
okay.
moreover, you need to knead many times. I would say 4 or 5 times. I work on the dough at about 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So then, you need to constantly knead the dough, maybe 4 or 5 times. So the dough is only water and flour, nothing else.
Yeah. So you can see here, the texture looks beautiful. Okay. So what are we doing now?
Just
roll the wrapper.
Into sort of the wrapper?
Yes.
Okay. You also need to put some flour on the board here?
Yes, we need to put some flour.
And then you're going to cut this into small pieces, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that we can make the wrapper. You know those round wrappers you can probably get from the shop? Folks, this is made from hand. It's a little different than what you would buy from the store. Okay. So dusting a little bit. This is just all-purpose flour. Any kind of salt or
Nothing.
anything else.
Water
right?
and the flour.
And you need it for, you then start kneading the dough.
You need some time, you know, to make the dough smoother.
Scooch over a little bit.
Yeah, that's, you need to.
Okay, so this is the technique, guys. This is how you make dumpling wrappers.
The
This
coordination.
is the famous dumpling wrapper mixer. And me and my dad will make the dumplings. We have two different techniques. He uses a completely different techniques than I do. So why don't you show them how my dad makes it? What do you call it? Squeezing technique?
Yeah,
You just squeeze.
finger.
No, you don't do it. There you go.
It's just, yeah, that's.
So I do a very different technique. I actually fold the wrappers together. It's a little bit prettier than my dad's dumpling. In the middle, watch this. The other side. Yeah, back in the day, the reason is wishing you wealth and happiness. And so the dumpling, actually, the shape symbolizes the old Chinese money, which is back in the day, either all in silver or all in gold. And so the tradition is to eat dumplings during Chinese New Year. It's really to symbolize lots of good luck, lots of wealth. So you can see here, my mom's wrapper, it's perfect. Look at this. It's nice and round and thin. And we just continue to stuff. With fresh ingredients. This is only one type of dumpling we make. It's just something that we like and enjoy. It's something that I grew up with. We also make dumplings with green beans, which is one of my dad's famous ones. We also have make dumplings with zucchini. Actually,
Chinese. And also, if you like
come here,
beef,
Percy. Let's get some water for you.
No, I want orange juice.
You want some
scallion, onions.
beef and scallion?
Yes.
I think there's lamb ones too, right?
Yeah, lamb.
Lamb and green onions. It's another famous one. I'm gonna get some shrimp in there. Not supposed to have the dumplings facing good luck.
Argue among yourself.
Okay, so actually cook it. And it's very simple. It's really just boil them. That's how we traditionally eat them. I know in certain stores you've seen them fried. Certainly you can do that if you like. But our tradition, follow me. So over here, I've got some water going. This is just regular water, boiled. So I'm gonna add the dumplings in. Okay, so watch this. So when you stir the water, what you wanna do is to make sure you're going in one direction. You don't wanna stir it like this. You really wanna go through the side. So this way it doesn't disturb the dumpling. It doesn't make it, make sure that it doesn't actually open. So we're going to let it boil and just let the water do its thing. A little bath, it's very good. We're gonna close the lid. I also have some water I prepared here. So usually the way that we're cooking this is that once it starts boiling again, and cover it, and then wait until it boils again, add another layer of regular water. So we want to do that for 3 times, and after 3 times, it's ready to go. And you see those dumplings start floating up from top. Try a little bit. See, it's already started boiling very soon. So the good thing about having my parents here is that they're here to also cook me some really great things. So what I want to show you is, one of the things we'll show you how to do is pork ribs. Some really delicious, as you can see here, with some shiitake mushrooms, ginger, onions, and also Chinese spices. So star anise. What else do you have in here?
Soy sauce.
And soy sauce. Yeah, so I can't wait to eat it. Okay, so you can see I am going to add a little bit of water. I'm going to stir it one more time. Cover it up. So as long as you get your dough and you wrap them together, you're good to go. So, to make it easy, if you never made dumplings before, I've seen is that you can get some egg, you can stir up some eggs and then basically use your finger, put the egg on the side of the wrapper, and you can do that as well. Since if nobody, you don't have to necessarily do the way that we do. It takes a lot of practice, and so if you have a chance, practice at home.
Let me add something else. So, non-meat eater, vegetarian, and I would suggest that to have some scrambled eggs and end with the chives only. You don't have to add a lot of stuff.
But you have to have oil to bind it together. But everything else except for the pork.
Pork, if you don't eat shrimp, you don't eat, yeah. I think at least you have some eggs in it. Eggs and, yeah.
And vegetarian, whatever stuffing that you like to make, you can use it to your discretion. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. It's really not that complicated. And if you don't have time to make your own dough, just get the wrappers that you get from Asian stores. Those are just works just as well. It's a little bit hard. You do want to, sort of let it set, the wrapper set for a while before using it, but it works just as well.
You need some water to seal the edge.
Liquid too, right? Yeah. How many times have I added water? Is this the second time now?
Yeah, second.
Okay, so we're going to do one more time, and then it should be ready.
It's floating already.
Yeah, it looks like it's already floating. And some of the ingredients, besides the shrimp, that's why I think it's easier for it to just floating around. It doesn't take long at all to cook it. And so we're going to wait until that happens. So I'll just show you how I make my sauce. So our sauce is very easy. What I have here, Chinese black vinegar. And then the next thing I'm going to add is a little bit of there is to it. I know others may have add, soy sauce and other things. When we eat it, because there's plenty of salt in the dumpling already, it doesn't really require additional salt to it. The only other thing I would suggest to add is some hot, spicy shoyu that you probably heard of, is the brand called Lao Gamma. So, some spicy oil, if you like, okay. So we're just going to add this sauce, and it looks like the dumpling is ready to go. So let's get this out first. Oh. Okay. Let's try one of these babies. Put in my dipping sauce. Mmm. Yummy and delicious. Hopefully you learned something today. Happy Mother's Day. Have a great weekend. Bye.